So Khan, I mean, he's shown that he's very mechanically sound. I think he can play a pretty solid Fiora into this lineup.
But what we can expect is insane action happening on the sidelines. You got 2 split pushers, 2 junglers that can collapse from really far away, and 2 mid laners that have basically near globals with the Weaver as well as the teleport from Kuro. And in the late game, Cassidy is going to be able to surprise Khan so often because she spams so many abilities between all her lunges and double auto attacks, and then it makes a split pushing game that much more difficult. But it looks like Longzhu have no intention of going into the late game, as we're going to see on that board a little bit later. It's an ignite from BDD into Cassidy.
Yeah, looking for that pressure, and here's the last lineup of Longzhu. Zach will be played for the 9th time tonight.
Zach?
Yep. At least that's what my stat sheet here says.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought you meant tonight. We've seen 9.
No, not
like,
tonight.
What are you?
Not tonight. But overall, on the summer season, he does come out and it's been extremely strong. But then again, the Caitlyn does go over to Longzhu. So a couple of strong picks being traded. Here we go, guys. Jumping into game number 2. I hope it's as fun as game number 1. Let's find out. Africa wins. But will they win the game?
Chants aren't everything. It's one of the reasons why Cassidy can be so good into these matchups like Talia is because you get away with putting more points into your force pulls. She spams so many abilities to...
But the turn dagger goes on to MaRin, and Khan will go down. First blood. Does MaRin live? No, is the answer. MaRin took turn dagger.
What the hell? Okay, well, I guess oh, we have such a great play mapped out in our heads, but they just chose to not do that one. He could have even flashed out right at the end, but we'll take another look right here. He sees the opportunity, so he's trying to surprise Khan with a stun.
They want to make sure they can land the engage from Zach.
No, I think they had so many different opportunities to really pull that one off. Almost.
Okay, MaRin over here. He's forced to flash onto BDD, who does take a bit of burst damage, but gets away. Forces the flash out of Kuro. Now MaRin's going to eat it from the Fiora, but banging those heads together and the kidnap. He's going to get that extra kill onto Cuz, and now Khan desperately trying to get away. Does feed the double kill to Kuro.
And there it goes. It's that early game power. You've got Renekton and Zach. Their base values are huge. And then Cassidy, who's so strong right now. He just completed his roar and just found himself 5 stacks on that Dark Seal. 2 kills going his way. They make great use of their abilities at the time. And this is the snowball that Africa was looking for. It came at the cost of Longzhu looking for something fancy. It was BDD clearing that control ward, getting out of mid lane without summoners. We'll take another look right here. He starts that dragon, but Herald, but MaRin's already here, and he has no problem tanking out early on, and the Merc Treads keep him alive, but he just does so much burst in combination with MaRin. And here's just the power of Zach. The kidnap away from Kuro, buying him time to get those cooldowns back. And now this is the Cassidy that...
Will they do it again for this Ocean Drake? Cuz on the run. Big knockup from Tushin. Prey on the run. Cuz trying to get jumped on the left side. We can't get all of this in the vision. BDD extremely low. And Kramer trying to get in there, but the Weaver's Wall is used to bring BDD to safety. Prey does recall before they can stop it. It looks like the Ocean Drake did go over to Longzhu.
Mission impossible there for Longzhu. They find a way to get the dragon and get out. Spirit flashed in to try to get a steal. He does not find it, and now the Rip Herald being used onto the mid lane. Caitlyn is going to be covering it. They do, however, get a lot of summoners, so they have some opportunities in the next upcoming battles. And mid lane turret will be going to a free kill.
Yeah, there it is. All that gold onto the 2-0-2 Cassidy with 6 stacks.
Here's the engage. It was a Spirit flashed in, and while we see the 3-man attempt onto the backline of Longzhu, in the meantime, it was Zach and Cassidy taking down Kha'Zix, but Prey with a great recall and BDD with a fantastic angle there, making sure that he doesn't get tagged by any of MaRin's spells. Cuz
he is spotted, but Cuz thinks it's only Kuro, and oh, he will be able to dodge there with that ultimate. Big knockup and charm from Tushin. Cuz trying to flash away. He's extremely low. The Ignite is ticking, but he stays alive. And now Tushin being chunked down here from BDD. Does take him out in Spirit, forced to hop away. Weaver's Wall coming in, doesn't trap anyone as they look for more. Now Kramer on the run. And Kuro forced to hop the wall. Khan looking for more. Still on the chase for Kramer in the bot lane. Looks like that
away. But if he had a Zhonya's, which is the item that he's going for next, he will be able to look for that engage and get a fight started, which is one of the main benefits out of a late game Kassadin with a Zhonya's build.
This is a weird position for both these teams. MaRin and Spirit up front. Khan always threatening from the side and goes in onto 3 members, but nice riposte to keep him up. Kuro going in for the kill, won't be enough. Cuz looking for the collapse onto Kuro, but gets a huge knock up there. Deucin looking to end this one. Big kidnap onto Gorilla, but it's Alistair into your team. Afrika just trying to run away from here. Ace in the hole. They're going to line up for that one, and no kill, only Cuz gets taken out.
And that's that Zhonya's coming in hot from Kuro. Chewing gum, you know what's up. It's so easy to do. Cuz ends up overextending, thinking he can get that kill, but the Zhonya's is used right at the great time, survives that final Q, and now that's a Kassadin that has even more stacks on his Dark. Wait a minute, he sold the Dark Seal.
He had so many stacks, though.
Well, here we go. As soon as Riposte comes out, they know they can follow through, and normally you would see a Zhonya's get used right there, but you got to give enough respect to Gorilla to use that combo as soon as the Zhonya's comes out. So wisely, he flashes first, and then the kidnap comes out, but you're not going to follow through on an ulted Kassadin without Kramer being there. And as such, disengage comes out, and a free kill is good enough for them. Yes. Who's perfectly okay farming. Here's Khan. There's no Weaver's Wall to help him out.
Okay, hiding in the brush is the big alligator. Can Khan get away? The answer is no. And they finally pick up the kill they were looking for so long.
That's the danger of that last pick Fiora when you've already seen the cast.
Oh boy, the flash comes out from Cuz, but not from Prey. And Prey will eat it there from the Zac. Being a little bit too far forward, not respecting that. The flash in from MaRin. They're looking for a second kill. There it is, double kill over to Kramer on the Xayah, and they're looking for that Baron.
And that's definitely going to be the Baron. There's no making. This is the Afrika game 1 that we're thinking, but it's actually game 2. And here's the engage. A great hit onto Prey. Takes him out immediately, and by the time the teleports come through, the fight's already won. It's a double TP, and they go so hard for Cuz because if you actually can take down the jungler, the Baron becomes unstealable, and that's what they got. Maw of Malmortis, because if Kassadin at this stage jumps you, you're still dead anyways, as he now has a death. Here's a crazy burst.
There it is, down to half health. Maw is already popped. He might be able to kill him by himself. Good riposte into the flash, but you can't get away from this Kassadin, and he's so fed.
So nasty. So much damage coming out of that death cap Kassadin. 4-0-4 with 80% kill participation. That's why you struggle so much with split pushers when you have champions that can answer so well. And it's never going to be a fair 1v1 when you have Kassadin in the mix.
And so Afrika, they are pushing this one in after getting that big pick. And they're taking it pretty slow. They're not looking to dive any turrets. The bottom inhibitor is still alive. They haven't rotated down there just yet. Kuro actually ate a bit of damage up in the top lane, probably from Prey. There's the engage and that dive coming on in, and a big knockup from Gorilla onto 2 members. But look at that, the charm and the Zac knocking heads together. Alonso just desperately trying to engage, but it's not going to work out. BDD taken down, and there's the ace, and that should be game number 2 to Afrika.
That's all it takes. Zac, Kassadin, Rakan, so many answers to Caitlyn. Longju took the bait. They went with the draft, but as soon as those kills went early on to Kassadin, it was already too late. And a perfect ace is going to come out for Afrika, and we're going to game 3.
There it is.
They actually broke the curse.
It's happened. Afrika, they force a game 3. And we are going deep into the night to find out who's going to be the final victor of this game 3 series.
Well, it looks like Zac is still broken.
It was, I suppose it was just too scary.
I'll
Long
take,
to leave that Caitlyn up.
Obvious statements for 1,000, Alex. Jeopardy.
Yeah. Don't leave the Zac open.
Well, they thought they got a good trade, but they didn't account